At the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympics, Mr. Clay earned the gold medal for Team USA. He was one of 2 Olympians featured on a special edition post-Beijing Olympics Wheaties cereal box. The other was gymnast Nastia Liukin. Mr. Clay, who has his own foundation which helps students in need attend college, served as principal for a day at Daniel Hale Williams Prep School of Medicine at the DuSable campus today. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Olympian Bryan Clay. Bryan?
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. Life's been really busy for me lately. It's kind of an understatement. I've been home for maybe 2 days at a time, and I've been flying out and doing all these trips, and I'm trying to get as much in as I can before I have to start training again in a week, and I'm not really looking forward to that, because with that comes pain and lots of hours and stuff. But anyways, it was through all my travels and stuff. I've been to Chicago 3 times now. Of course, the most memorable time was doing the Oprah show, the city of Chicago was absolutely amazing. I mean, we got to ride in double-decker buses and go down to, I think it's Millennium Park, and people were lining the streets, walking to work, cheering and taking pictures and screaming for us. I mean, it was probably one of the warmest welcomes we've ever felt from a city, except for since from Hawaii. I mean, I get a pretty big welcome there, but in Chicago, you felt right at home, and of course Oprah did it real big at Millennium Park. There were thousands of people there, and it was an absolutely amazing show. But when my managers and my agents came up to me and gave me and told me about the opportunity to come to Chicago's principal for a day and to take part in the I guess you could say representing the 2016 bid for Chicago for the Olympics. They came to me and they said, Bryan, I don't know, and we know you're busy and we know we're trying to make money, but this is something that you have to do for free, and we want to make sure that if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. And I told them, no, not a chance. I said, it's something that I want to do, and let me tell you why. When I was 8 years old, that's when the dream of going to the Olympic Games started for me. Now, I was watching the 1988 Olympics. I saw Carl Lewis win the 100-meter dash, and when he won the 100, he pranced over to the side of the track in his short little shorts and grabbed the American flag, and he took a lap around the track and took his victory lap, and what that meant when I saw that was just inspiring for me. That began a dream for me, and it's 20 years later, and I've accomplished that dream. When I look at the city of Chicago and I see the kids that I got to meet today at these schools, my heart goes out to them because I know exactly where they were at. I was a young kid. I didn't have much going for me, and a lot of these kids nowadays don't have a lot going for them. They come from single-family homes. So I came from a single-family home. A lot of them don't understand the importance of an education, and I did not understand the importance of an education until I got a little older. College was not an option for me. I didn't even know I was going to be able to make it to college. Let alone win a gold medal. I mean, it was a dream, but how many people actually have dreams come true? I can remember sitting in my school, and I can remember professional athletes coming in and talking to me and talking to our classes, kind of like what we did today, and saying, guys, I remember specifically in 6th grade, a professional football player came in and he said, guys, here's what I do. I wrote my goal of playing in the NFL down on a note card, and I put it on my mirror so that when I got up every morning, I saw it, and it reminded me of what I wanted to work towards. And I remember sitting there as a kid in Hawaii, thinking, that's great. And he would say, well, you can accomplish everything you want, and I would look at him and say, not a chance. You have no idea what I'm going through. I mean, I have to sit and talk to my dad through the fence at school at recess, because that's the only time I got to see my dad, because my mom had a restraining order on him. I was always too small. I had a lot of people telling me that I'd never make it. I wasn't good enough. I was headed down the wrong path. And so I would look at this guy and I'd say, you have no idea. You were blessed. You're 6'5", 280 pounds. God made you. God made you for football. God didn't make me for anything. my whole idea of a career was working at 7-Eleven in the mornings and then going and surfing in the afternoons, because I grew up in Hawaii. Not a bad career, I mean, but you know, that was my idea of a career. And you know, I think about that, and I think about how many people, how many students, how many kids in the United States have that same outlook on life that I had, and it breaks my heart. I have 2 kids of my own, and I can't tell you, as a parent now, to look back and to see what I didn't have and what I wish I would have had. It makes me want to get out and inspire somebody else, inspire another kid, and not just to be an Olympian, not just to dream big, not to just tell them that they can accomplish anything they want, but just to show them that, hey, I was just like you guys, and my life, if you're reading my cards, were pointing me down a path that people said there was no returning from, and that I was going to be worthless, and I had the opportunity to watch something like the Olympic Games, and to have that dream from the time I was little, and to now accomplish that dream through the efforts of teachers and family members and people that have surrounded me in life to try to encourage me and to walk me through. And it's because of them that I was able to do what I've done. And so when I got the opportunity to come here, I couldn't pass it up, and it's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to come and explain to you guys what the Olympics has done for me. It's completely changed my life around. If you guys can ever get behind a movement, the Olympic movement is the movement to get behind. It's the only time in the world that the entire world gets together and we all act as one. We're all there for the same purpose. We're all there with the same feelings, with the same ideas, and we're all working together, and we all want to see each other do really, really well. Just think, if the city of Chicago is doing so much with education, they're kind of, you know, from what I can hear, what I've heard today and what I've seen, they're really trying to become the leader, and not the follower, but the leader, and set a precedence for education in the United States. Just think, if you know, if we could dream big and we could imagine what it would be like for the Olympics to come here to the city of Chicago, for dreams like mine to start in the city of Chicago, to start with something that the city of Chicago did, and then not only that, but for dreams to be fulfilled in the city of Chicago. I can't tell you what it was like to stand on the podium and to look back on my life, because that's what happens when you're on the podium. In case any of you were wondering, you get on the podium and your national anthem is being played, and you want to know why everybody cries. It's because when you're standing there and you realize what you just accomplished, it's, yes, you're proud and you're honored to be up there representing the United States of America, but really what you're seeing is, you're seeing all the things that you went through in life flashing through your head. You're seeing all the people that told you you can't, or all the people that told you you could. You're seeing all the things that you've overcome, and it's all flashing through your head, and you're standing there in awe that you were able to take part in something and to win something and accomplish something that so few people get to do. And I can't tell you what that's like. So if you want to be a part of something like that, then you want to rally for the Olympics to be held here in 2016. And I mean, there's nothing better than being a part of somebody else's dream. So thank you. It's been great. I had a great time today working with the kids. They're so much more respectful and nice than I was when I was their age. But it's been an absolute blast, and I'm really honored to even be considered to come somewhere where it's not my hometown, but to be able to come in and try to be given the opportunity to help kids get inspired and want to be better. So thank you.